Another big advantage that Icera brings to the table is, number one, is they bring a huge profit margin. So we give the best discount buying multiplier of any toilet manufacturer there is. And we don't require you to buy $20,000 every time or $40,000 every time to get that best multiplier. It's $6,000 initial, and depending on how it's structured moving forward, $2,000 is minimum freight to get freight prepaid, and then the typical plan is $6,000. You get 3 fill-in orders. You buy $6,000 again. If you are doing on the volume discount that you're generating enough sales, then it just goes to a flat discount at that point. And we can discuss those depending on how you buy afterwards if you have questions about that. But the other thing is that we don't sell online. On our website, there is a Shop Now button that you will see, but it basically just takes you to that product to give you information. There's nowhere for anybody to buy. We're also not in the big box stores, so we're not competing with you with the big box stores or with selling directly online. We do allow our dealers to sell online, but we have a MAP policy, and we also have a UMRP. There are a few products in our product line that fall outside the UMRP that helps you to be competitive in those secondary bathroom situations, the builder price point, and then also obviously in the hospitality or commercial. But everything else is guarded underneath that UMRP, so you can't sell less than a certain margin, and that is 30 off list to retail and 40 off list to the trade. So it helps you to maintain a solid profit margin, and that's the goal. Most of my dealers that sell Icera and sell it well, their average profit margin is around 40 to 45%. That's unbelievable for the toilet world. We have some of the manufacturers, because they sell everywhere and they sell to everybody, the profit margin sometimes can be in the low 20s, or I've even seen it dip below 20% to be competitive. So we do have select distribution. We do enforce the MAP and UMRP policies. You get one warning. The second one, you get cut off. The third one, you're done. And 2 years ago, we had a distributor dealer in Southern California who was doing over $1 million a year with Icera, but they violated the UMRP policy 3 times, and Icera cut them off. And so if they'll cut off $1 million dealer, they'll cut off anybody. So we want to make sure we protect you, but you also want to make sure that you abide by those rules so we don't get in trouble. So greater margin opportunities than most any other toilet manufacturer, small minimum orders, easy to sell program. It's, here it is. These are the toilets. We don't have, 600 SKUs. We have it down to this is what sells, and this is what will create good sales for you and create good profit margin. We have 5 warehouse locations across North America. Most all of our product that comes into our region is primarily going to come out of Houston, and second out of New Jersey. But if we need something from one of the other warehouses and we can wait on the time frame, we can ship from one of those as well. And then again, no big box stores. We don't sell directly to Ferguson. If Ferguson wants to buy and they have bought our product before, they have to buy from an authorized dealer. And then again, no direct online consumer sales. So those are some of the things that set us apart from the competition. And I would say one of the main things is going to be the profit margin. That's what's going to be huge. So if we jump over to the website real quick, here's where I showed you, or told you you can shop now. If you click on this, basically what it does is just takes you into that product, gives you the information, gives you a retail price, but there's nowhere that anyone can actually buy. Shows you some different photos here. So the website was redone just a few months back to bring it kind of into 2020 standards. So I think they've done a really good job of getting more photos on the website, getting more information on this page versus having to get the specification sheet to get most of that information. So another thing, and I forgot to point this out, is all of our toilets are ADA height. They're all 1.28 gallon flush unless it's a 1 gallon flush for California. We can buy it here, but I don't know anybody who would. And then they all come with antimicrobial glaze that is built into the glaze, so it's not something we put on after the fact, and that applies to all China product. And you'll see that when we look at the price sheet of some of these different things here, but all those things are listed here as well for the consumer and for you as the sales associate doing it. The specification sheets are here on each page, and we're going to look at one from a different page here in a second because I want to show you the compact elongated. So the website is done very well. Again, whether or not we're doing one-piece toilets, two-piece toilets, integrated bidet toilets, or vanities, all that information is here for you. Easy to find, shows the different colors, and also some of the newer features that are newer items that we just recently launched, which is going to be the Muse in a wall hung, and then also a Muse in a floor mount, which would be this. And one of the cool things they did here is actually the top drawer here is a non-functional drawer, but it's a tilt out. So it tilts out, has some storage in there. It comes in multiple finishes: blue and satin, black and satin, gloss white and satin brass, matte white and satin brass, ocean gray satin brass. So you have lots of different color options here. And the price points of the vanities are pretty phenomenal. And we'll look at that again when we get to the price book, but you can see the list price of the vanity here of $2,056.